Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Just the goalkeepers. There's the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
South Korea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lahm, and it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cafu. Stood up well to him there. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a look and place it forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And now the breakaway. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he get it through? Messi. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Shevchenko. And this is Hullet. Now it's Messi. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Chance to deliver. Terrific header! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Shot at goal! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
No way through. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed. Kola is onto it in a flash. Yaya Toure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread neatly. Oh, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
No way through, so back it comes. Messi. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. Opts to Piszczwan. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Indonesia ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live.
There's the start of the second half. Right, Shevchenko gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, well played, well played. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. He has found the way through. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Shifted it to the flank. Place it in low.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Kola is firing after that one. Pull it. Little pass back. Roberto Carlos. South Korea looking to pass their way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to play it through. Now, can they get him away? And this is Messi. Messi's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi. Chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish right from the top draw. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Opts for safety. South Korea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Shevchenko. Vitinha.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that's a throw-in. Yaya Toure can see things others simply cannot. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs in across. Yes! Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. Cafu.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Collar. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Driving on and making good progress. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lahm cuts out the pass. Now it's Hullet. He's beaten the last man. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Lahm delivers. Big header! High and ultimately harmless.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9, Suarez.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Vitinha. Coming on the field.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 14, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 15, Mbappe. Number 5,
Messi. Rijkaard.
Number 11.
Now it's Messi.
Substitution.
Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Shevchenko. Thinks about the shots. And a chance! Really well taken goal. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here. Yaya Toure. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, he'll be looking for and a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pola. Vitinha. That looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Saka.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Hullet. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
He gets big. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Pirlo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. It's a really well-measured ball. And he whips it in. Cleared away. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! Luis Suarez. Played into the middle. Come backwards here. Nicely spread. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Thuram. Koller looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shifted it to the flank. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Driving forward. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar goes short. Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net. 2 up now. ball, and they are cruising. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a promising position. And they're back on the ball again. Platini. That has not gone well. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. Nesta. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Saka! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Big chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Here we go again then.
Indonesia really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Real chance! He's been caught on it here. And again. And it's in. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia give themselves a fighting chance. Goes for the shot! Saka! Amazing! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's shapes to shoot! Well, now, he's been caught napping! Vieira. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. South Korea have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. South Korea have their second corner now. Neymar with the short one. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. Lahm. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Toure with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Lahm promptly onto that, and that is that. Roberto Carlos, and he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, Yang Kolam. Number 13.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Peeler.
And here's Hullet.
Number 15.
Nesta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Number 5.
Ronaldinho, he's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking to play him in. Lahm gets across to intercept that. He's got away. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi. Roberto Carlos looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is expertly dealt with. Platini quietly revving up. Roberto Carlos. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, important interception. Platini. Platini powering forward here. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's had a hit! Oh, fantastic from Platini! A finish right from the top draw! Just cruising! They are cruising! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
South Korea are having a ball here. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. Played into space. And this is Hullet. Up towards the front line. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Gas bang.
Gas bang. Onde berat nih, onde kayak dibantai. Best Arsenal lagi. Gimana ini Arsenal nih? Sailing landing.
Collar vs collar.
Udah dia main bawah.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Collier. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Best. Now, can they get him away? Nesta calmly anticipates. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pirlo. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Still goalless at the moment. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Best, very much a man of this moment.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Collar. That pass isn't the best. Lahm. That looks a decent ball. Suarez is flagged offside. That's a sharp pass. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Out towards the flank. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well played. Gullit knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? And this is Pirlo. And that should get the job done.
Indonesia really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Pirlo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Foot in. Best. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's a little off target. Played out wide. Pirlo. Here's Vitinha. Pirlo. Lahm. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Nesta. Van der Sar. Aims beyond the defence. It's a throw-in. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Pirlo. And here's Suarez. Picked out brilliantly. Pirlo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pirlo. Bullet. And it's Lahm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. He is through here. And he's there to make the challenge. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played. Vitinha. Chooses to go back. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Messi. Maldini eases him off the ball. That is lovely. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vitinha. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Best. Bullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vitinha, number 10, Pirlo, number 20, Jan Koller. Coming on the field, number
Bullet.
23, Ronaldinho, number 5.
He's found a way past.
Number
Mbappe.
14,
He's shifting through the gears here.
Substitution in progress.
I'm a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Thuram. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Lahm gets into a good position. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergkamp. And it's Ronaldinho. No way through. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, Suarez. Coming on the field is number 8, Gullit.
Rijkaard.
Substitution.
Played into space.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lahm. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Lahm. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That's been cut out, well played. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. That's tidy. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Well, played right into his path. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Messi, dink through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Indonesia desperately searching for the winner here. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and...
Line up across 0-0.
These fans love... And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations
Cắt
for
like ông nào vậy hả?
precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Searching pass he's played there. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Onshoy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about
Line up the 1-1.
lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's an excellent interception. Messi. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Koller is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Tele.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Cross flung in towards the middle.
Oh, that was vital.
Thinks about the shot. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Thuram
Gets the foot in and wins the ball.
Roberto Carlos.
Is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Nedved. Chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Now it's Messi. Lam, Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's on it, can he get away? Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi stood his ground strongly. He's had it taken off him. And it's Nedved. Lahm. And it's Nedved. Messi. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lahm. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit receives it in a wide position.
KSH Tutor HW.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cuts out the supply. Looking
Kyle
for
D. Capo.
it's come to nothing. And he's there to get it away. Roberto Carlos.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And it's a goal! And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
2 added minutes has
Yaya
been
Toure.
indicated.
Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Van Holler.
Cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pirlo. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution for Indonesia.
And that's the start of another 44.
Monkey the SDDA Dorsey Teruan Carmen.
Number 4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's only too happy to take that
Substitution in
back.
progress.
Tries to play it through. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Yaya Toure. Lahm. And it's Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nedved. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Totti. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Lahm. And it's Thuram. Here's Roberto Carlos. Pele. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. Vieira cuts it out. Gullit. Now he's got space here. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Can he get it through? Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Mbappe.
DDNW, TP to Gamatuk.
Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's
Chắc luôn là
Totti.
từ những lần
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position. Great chance!
It's
It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, that's a
Jadi lelet nih.
Champions KT.
Lelet ngecek terus.
albeit perhaps momentary. Forwards and with
Berarti dia
intent. Lahm calmly anticipates. Gullit. Good ball, good take. Totti. Gullit. Pass somewhat off target. Now this could be a chance.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lahm puts his foot on the gas. And here's Nedved. And it's Lahm. Well read. And the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Pele. Look at the space here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Messi. Lahm. Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Nedved. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Great, and the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 6.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number
2 up
18.
and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Number 21.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And a quick announcement for the
What a
benefit.
turnaround.
Pendek nih. Panik. Ready. Saan men ano ni. Men heading. Ada.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And already we're underway here.
And it's Pirlo. Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Out towards the flank.
Threads one in. Saka.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing.
Saka.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pele, and it's Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He's found a way through. Nice control.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Chance! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game. Messi!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Played out to the right, crosses it in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Great ball, and he's in here.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's intervened well there. Koller. Saka finds himself offside. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lahm gives no quarter whatsoever. Saka picks it up out wide. Nedved. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. Lahm. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Tries to pass it through.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yaya Toure. Koller. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yaya Toure. Lahm. Now it's Messi. For Yaya Toure. Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 7, Jan Koller.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's been played through. And the finish! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
He's tried one! No, he's missed it.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Nedved. Played out towards the right wing. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it out wide, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Out to the right, but it's Thuram.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Saka receives it in a wide position. And Hullet! Oh, he's been caught napping. Beckham gets flagged offside. Hullet distributed tidily. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Beckham. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Hullet. Now it's Beckham. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Nedved. Lahm. And it's Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Lahm wins the duel this time. Oh, that's delightful. Good ball, good take. Yaya Toure.
Fabi.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they're back in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Nedved. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind.
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through, and the cross comes in. That's a decent clearance. Vianney! He scored! And they've got their lead back. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckham stood his ground strongly. Beckham with the cross.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Played out wide. He's got away. Tries a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Listen, just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Oh, goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka's delivery. Beckham with the... Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
That's that, the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Saka picks it up out wide.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good play.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Collier.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He's got away.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it into space.
Played into space out wide. Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Pinches it off him. Nedved. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of...
It's Nedved! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
Collar.
Constantly looking for the ball into the box. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here.
A header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kohler actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither side yet able to find the net. Messi! Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Messi. And it's Nedved. He's being urged to shoot. Pass somewhat off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pull it. Now, can they get him away?
Siaka win.
Now it's Mbappe. Half an hour played now. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely aimed pass. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking for options for movement. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a searching pass. Just eases him off the ball. Suarez is herring after that one. And it's Maldini. Now it's Saka. And he's had it nicked away. Saka's delivery. He's having a shot! And he's done it! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination. He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great vision, and it's been played through, brilliantly cut out. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Toure gathers from the goal kick. Rijkaard. Mbappe is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Oh, shooting chance!
And he's heaved it away. Koeman defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham pings it across.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Crossed in once more. Big header! He's scored! And they get themselves in front! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's managed to get... There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Tries to play it through. Lahm delivers. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Schmeichel punts it upfield. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Delivers with... Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Nicely shaped ball. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get it through?
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Some good work on the right flank here. Great run on the overlap here. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Messi. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Koller. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Yaya Toure. Koller looking to add to his goal. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he shoots! No mistake! Tying with
into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether
He gets big. He will be livid with himself.
Collaborate.
And the referee brings it to a close. So it
Dianggap
does end
sudah
all square.
mengkolaborasi.
Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Yaya Toure, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary.
Jim, how do you...
Didi Tampamara Nanti.
Paling kami ditantang nanti.
Engkau jadi dikasih poin.
Iya. Mana Rummenigge ko ya? Rume mana Rume. Kakek Rume mana? Aduh, gulit.
AQ tied Yulu POI.
Tidur dulu.
AQ tied Yulu POI.
Ya tidur.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And this is Luis Suarez. Lahm gets over and intercepts.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Lahm. And here's Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Indonesia are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And he's heaved it away. Schmeichel sends that a long way. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Indonesia finding their passes. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pullet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In by Salah. Up he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Suarez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cleared without hesitation. "15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pullet. Saka. Here's Roberto Carlos. It's a throw-in. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0.
Great vision. Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that should get the job done. He's a sharp little ball here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little pass back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. And it's Pirlo. Yaya Toure.
There will be 1 minute
And
added
here's
time.
Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Saka. Played into space. Saka is in a really good position out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Big header! And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution for Indonesia, number 11.
And the action is back underway.
Number 25.
So the first half brought no goals.
Coming on the field, number 5. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Saka picks it up out wide.
22. Nedved.
And it's been given away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved. It's Nedved! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nedved. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So, third corner of the game. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Stood up well to him there. There will be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the counter is on.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Threads one in. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. And he's managed to get free. That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Nedved. Nedved. Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Pirlo. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And now the breakaway. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a promising position. And he's got it all. It's in. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Corner number 3 coming up.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Beckham. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Can he get it through? Saka. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what has happened here? Saka's... He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
So their fourth corner of the game.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for options for movement. It's come to nothing. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. No way through there. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ronaldo finds himself offside. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch, and I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. That looks a cracking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. He steps in, and that's the end of that. No goals as yet. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Against the crossbar. Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for options for movement. Played in deep. Big header! And it's a goal! First blood drawn. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Played into space out wide. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Nedved. Just eases him off the ball. Bullet. Beckham. Beckham hurtling down that right flank.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Nedved. Koller, given the lift of his goal. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Indonesia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. And it's Nedved. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pirlo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Lahm. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Lahm plays it. Bullish header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quick look, then. Oh, what a clap! Off the post! Deftly away. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 5, Karl-Heinz
And the action is back on the way.
To replace him is...
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Beckham. And it's Beckham. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Nedved. Nedved is fouled. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's looking wide. Pirlo. That's Nedved. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! And that should get the job done. And it's Pirlo. And Yaya Toure! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who...
A header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Beckham goes short.
Beckham. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Just about up to the hour now. Pullet gathers from the goal kick. Threads one in. Saka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's worked it through. And they're on him in a flash. Played into the box. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Rijkaard.